Ready to learn how to make a massage soap on a rope? I'm going to show you how to make this soap on a rope with melt and pour soap. I'm going to walk you through every step of the process with measurements. The first stage is preparing all of the ingredients for this. It's always best just to have everything ready all at once before you get started. I know this looks like a lot of stuff to make a soap, but I kind of wanted to lay it all out and show you it's really not as much as it looks like. We're gonna need our soap base. I'm gonna use clear, but you can certainly use white as well. Either is fine. Mica powder, I'm using 2 colors. You only need 1 if you're using it, so you don't have to have 2 if you don't want to. A scale, super important to be able to weigh out our ingredients. Fragrance oil, now I'm using Butt Naked, which actually smells really good. Rubbing alcohol in a spray bottle. A microwave safe container. Cotton rope, a silicone mold that's in the shape of a massage bar, and lastly, a microwave. So what you can do, I have no idea how much soap this mold is going to hold. So I have to at least ballpark it, or I'm just randomly going to be guessing and I'm going to be doing a lot of waste. So put your mold on your scale, hit tare while it's on there so it reads 0, and just go ahead and fill one of the cavities up. And that is 122 grams, so I'm gonna say 120 grams of water. And we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna weigh our fragrance oil. Now I'm doing 2 grams of fragrance oil, which will be about 1.67%. When I'm cutting my soap, I like to just leave my heat safe container right on the scale. Now we always cut our soap into pretty much even sized pieces. Now the reason why we do that is so it's all gonna melt at roughly the same time. So we're not overheating part of the soap and underheating another part. So we need our 120 grams. For the string, I just like to go ahead, get a fresh cut, kind of figure how long you want it to be. So I think that's a good size. Cut it off just slightly longer, and we're gonna tie this into a knot. So we just kind of have a cotton string handle. So to take this up to the next level, I'm gonna use 2 colors. You don't have to do this. You can definitely just use the one. Pour some rubbing alcohol into a container, add a bit of mica powder. So now what you can do is you can take that little bit of mica powder and you can just pour it into your mold, which is gonna give you that splattery effect. So not every cavity has it, not every spot has it, it's just a little splatter. The second phase is going ahead and melting the melt and pour soap. Before throwing my soap into the microwave, I like to make sure that I have everything right here, which I do. So we're gonna pop this in the microwave. Every 15 seconds, we're gonna pull it out. We're gonna give it a good mix. Now, although the first time didn't melt much, this one is almost completely melted. There's a couple globs in here, but it is most of the way melted. That's why we mix it every 15 seconds. Now that last one, I didn't even do for the full 15. I just put it in there for 10 seconds because I knew it wasn't going to take long at all. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead, we're going to add our fragrance oil and give that a really good mix. I'm going to add just a bit of mica powder and we're going to mix that in. Now, if your soap starts cooling too much, if it starts like hardening on the edges or anything like that, we can certainly go ahead, we can pop it back in the microwave. You want to be careful not to overheat it so the soap doesn't burn. It actually doesn't work as well if you burn the soap. So that's why you only want to heat it as much as you have to. We can go ahead and start pouring it into our mold. Now, I like to pour close to the container to prevent like extra bubbles, and I like to pour fairly slow.
And this is the stage where everything can go completely wrong. You want to make sure that you don't pour all of your melt and pour soap at one time. You want to pour about 2/3 of the melt and pour soap. Then we're going to take the rope. We're going to make sure that we have it exactly where we want to be in the soap. And then we're going to pour the remaining. Now you need to work quickly, but you also need to make sure that you're being accurate here, because this can completely mess up the entire soap on a rope.
So I'm not all the way filled up just yet, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my rope in here, and very careful with my spatula, I'm going to submerge it. So then we have it exactly where we want it to be placed. Over top of that, I'm just going to finish pouring the soap. If you need to, readjust your rope a little bit. And this is where the rubbing alcohol comes in. So this has some bubbles on top. Give it a good spray. It's going to go ahead, it's going to pop all those bubbles. What we want to do now is we want to leave this to sit until it's completely cooled. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to allow it to sit. Now the interesting thing about the cotton rope is it's going to release a couple of air bubbles. So although it's all the way submerged and this is sitting, there's a couple of air bubbles still working their way to the top. That's why I sprayed it a little bit heavier than I normally would have. So give it a really good spray so it kind of pops those bubbles as they're making their way up. I didn't plan on doing this, but I have a wee little bit of the gold left. So I'm going to just put a little bit right on the bottom of this soap. And then after it's cooled completely, you just go ahead, remove it from the mold.
And look at how beautiful that turned out. This do-it-yourself massage soap on the rope is absolutely adorable. And let me know in the comments down below, what is your favorite melt and pour soap to make? This one was an absolute blast, and I think it turned out even cuter than I was expecting. As always, make sure that with your melt and pour soap that you either use it right away or you wrap it in some kind of plastic wrap to make sure that you don't get any soap sweating.